As the world continues to celebrate the International Youth Day, in Uganda several organizations are holding meetings on how best to improve the status of the youth in the country. In Kampala, the annual National Youth Festival saw several youths tell their stories of transformation, while the Uganda Parliamentary Forum on Youth Affairs also organized another meeting aimed at strengthening collaboration and inclusive participation in the legislative process.
Come together and discuss and reflect on how they can strengthen the legislative process of this country and have their views shared.
Some of the youth leaders participating in the meetings continue to urge government and politicians not to use youths for political reasons and instead address their concerns.
50% of the voters are actually young people. But if you look at the political space, those who come for elections only seek the attention of the youth to seek their mandate in support.
We need to get leaders that can front issues of young people wholesomely, looking at the young people across the globe, looking at young people irrespective of the very many things that divide them, and also pushing for those issues.
Youth voice. We ensure that, for example, laws like the local content bill, even government programs like the parish development model, all are passed with a specific gazette and consideration of the young people.
Youth members of parliament are also coming up with a startup bill, which they think will help improve the entrepreneurship sustainability among the youthful people.
We need to create a conducive environment to ensure that many youth businesses can thrive with government support. And that is why, as the Forum on Youth Affairs, we are going to table a startup bill in parliament, which should be able to address that. Should be able to look at the taxation, should be able to look at what incentives government can provide.
Justice Minister Norbert Mao is urging the youths not only allow themselves to sit at the high table, but also engage in decision making.
We have got the agenda being set by people who are not necessarily youth. In fact, the youth issues are probably A or B, any other business. I could even say it is worse. It is BOA, business outside agenda. So the youth need to express their outrage about being ignored, about their voices being ignored.
Mao adds that the available legislation is enough to allow the youth to transform, while the youth leaders say more needs to be done in terms of access to markets for the entrepreneurs.
So they need to get these practical skills, because those with the practical skills always have a job. Everybody needs a carpenter. Everybody needs an electrician. Everybody needs a tailor.
Brought money, the PDM money, but the PDM money is not taken by the youth. The people in the offices are the ones using the money.
It is said that Uganda has about 78% of the population aged under 35. However, most of the decisions made to benefit the youths are made by older people with little input from the young people, defeating the purpose for which they are designed. Juma Kiria, NTV.